Hi, my name is William Johnson. I'm a residential and commercial real estate broker with Royal LePage Mania Centre, 514-464-7297. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about how to sell your property without getting dinged, without losing out. So the first thing that you need to think about when you're thinking about selling your property is, do you need to buy another property? So do you need to make the sale of your home conditional that you find another one? So if that is the case, the first thing that you need to do is talk to an experienced real estate broker who can tell you or refer you to someone who will be able to tell you exactly how much money you will be able to spend on another property, and also find out which areas, what sort of property, what your budget is, what you're willing to pay to get the next property. And with that, before we think about putting your other property for sale at all, we'll have to also evaluate how much your property can get on the market. So we have to figure out all those things in order to be able to, first of all, tell you whether your goal is something that's doable, that we can actually help you with. So if all of that is the case, then the next thing to do is make sure that the amount that we can get for your property in today's market is a price that you're going to be willing to accept. Because as a real estate broker and as a homeowner, there's two different prices. You, if it's your home or even any other property, you have your own value that you think it's worth. And us as a real estate broker, well, what we evaluate is how much the public, how much the market is willing to give you for your home. We've got to make sure that those two things are the same. And that's part of what we need to do as well normally to determine what your budget to buy another property is. So all of those things being true, let's say that the amount that we can get for your house is what you something that you can agree with. Then the next step is to determine the strategy for selling your house. So are you going to allow us to publicize it across all areas, like across the internet, across the multiple listing service, printed signs, etc.? And how hard do you want us to qualify potential buyers before they come to your home? Do you want us to make sure that they're pre-authorized, or you just want us to get as many people as possible to visit? Normally, in today's times of the pandemic, we want to make sure that we minimize them. So normally, people want us to make sure that there's enough pictures, enough information, even ideally a 3D visit, so that people can see exactly what your house looks like inside, even look at the measurements. And also we verify that they have pre-authorization so that we have as few people visiting your home as possible, and that when they do, they know a lot of information about your home ahead of time. They're not going to write it off because they don't like the color of the bathroom or whatever. So this way we minimize the amount of people and maximize the number of qualified buyers who make an offer on your property and get the highest amount possible. So if all of that makes sense to you and you want to go ahead with investigating if you can buy and or sell and or buy, then give me a call, 514-464-7297. Of course, one thing I forgot to mention is if you don't need to buy another property, then we just start from the point where we determine the market value of your home. Again, William Johnson, Royal LePage Mania Centre. I serve the greater Montreal area, so from the South Shore all the way to, let's say, Saint Agathe, Saint Sauveur, and Kirkland Valleyfield, and a little bit further than Rocapansinid. Those are the areas that I work in. So give me a call if you're interested in discussing this further, 514-464-7297. My website is equipewilliamjohnson.com, or my Facebook page is William Johnson Courtier Immobilier. Have a great day.